Right guys, I'll start the video. If need be, I'll put a little note on the video telling you pretty much what time to start watching it from. There's not a great deal of lads flying today. Well, I'm talking about the people we get the phone calls off. They were supposed to be decoy lakes anyway, they didn't go Saturday, and then Sunday it was a holdover. Monday this morning they made the call at 8 o'clock this morning to move them to Grantham. So we're back to Grantham. We've got 17 yearlings away today, because obviously the guy went to Eastbourne in 3 days time, so it's a bit of a mess really with them going on the Thursday again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just had one of them days this morning. It doesn't even feel like a race. We've had the young birds away. That looked like it was going to be a disaster, but then we'll finally got a big bunch. We got one bird back when I got back in the van, and we got the old birds away, but are going to Eastbourne. And my car had to go to a garage. I was at work this morning. It just hasn't felt like a race day. But so what we're talking, 143 mile. They're up in a southeast wind, which is obviously the fastest wind over at the west. But I mean, Christ, with the small batches, there should be to break out the day. Now, well, we're at 10:40, and it's currently 8 minutes to 1. So I was just working on, they could do 60 mile an hour, which would be under 2.5. Would it? Yeah, it'd be under 2.5, which would be about 18 minutes. But we just don't know. We're totally in the dark. So, like I say, I'd rather put it on and make a long video rather than you ever miss them. Like, well, that's what I'll do. If it does end up ridiculous, I'll put a little note on the comments saying, you know, start watching it from 20 minutes in or whatever. But it should be decent enough. I mean, lovely weather. Just being in the basket a long time, that's all. But we'll see what happens. This is the second last old bird race, so like I say, we've got Eastbourne going away on Thursday. Then it'll be time for the young birds, silly season. There's a few calls for it to be put it back a week, and we're hoping, I think everyone's hoping that's going to happen, but there certainly hasn't been any confirmation of that. It's just, the weather's been so bad. I think that's why we got the bad one with the young birds this morning. My dad was saying it's been like 5 days since it'd been out. It's now impossible to get them ready. Right, thank you. So the reason I pressed play is because the first liberation behind were there 20 minutes before, when we've seen a batch of 2 and we've seen one single bird go over. So we're thinking, well, if they're over there, that might be all we see. But you know, if we're working on them, then we'll have to put the video on. But like I say, we've just got no phone calls with any certainty. What time do you think? We've seen a couple of pigeons around at the same time. Well, that's all we've seen. It was a dilemma today because well, the only members of my club flying, but obviously we're racing for Fed honours and obviously section honours, so
So do you get any word from
that's the important thing, but just seemed a bit daft not sending for us. Every national we've had, we've been talking about it, we've been getting the older birds every time. So we'll either send these younger ones to the inland and then we'll just lock them away for the year.
What do you think yourself?
We've done well this year, so we wouldn't want to throw them away at the last second.
Well, we'll work on that, mate, and I'll ring you after the club, mate. Same to you, mate. Oh, I right, mate. See you later. No, not on a race day. Same to you. Alright, okay, mate. Come. About
3 minutes too, so that'll be 10 minutes.
I've seen a big batch going through 48.
Also, he's seen a big batch.
Alright. Then he's seen a smaller batch after that. So, what would be that many training, you know?
You know. You hard to tell the difference, isn't it? But if you got a batch following it, that gives you it a good chance. So if he's right, then 10 minutes time.
You want to drop out or what?
Aye, we may as well be ready. Don't think we're working on impossible velocity, are we?
No. And I think you want to be ready today, don't you? You know what I mean? It's going to be a fast one.
Aye. It's going to be a trapping match. So 48, so he's seen them at 2 hours and 28. So I pretty much what we were working on at 2.5, which is 10 past hours. Right, so it gives a bit of substance to what we're saying, but we only seen 2 birds, but he's seen a batch about the same time. He flies about the same distance as us, so. That'll be marginally under 60 mile an hour, that, like 50, 58, 59, something like that. So that's not impossible on a southeast wind, but there's very little wind. Today's the day if you can get one to rock it in. That's what you need. That'll make all the difference today. So we'll officially be the back after the section again. And onto the park fly. Oh, so it must be a great thing with young birds, wasn't it? In the back loft.
Yeah.
They can't kind of go any further.
I think it makes a huge difference.
I do as well. You know, young ones constantly come back up the street, don't they?
That's right. That young one had come on its own sort of hobby.
Does it?
In Ireland says when we first started training, that was, she says that one comes on its own every day.
And I think that one. Well, I can't believe that out of a whole young birds, one come by itself, pretty much on the time,
Aye, spot on the time.
and none of the rest. So it's what, 10 minutes clear? I think the wind was going to increase throughout the day, like.
That morning blue Grantham earlier on, I think it's got a good line because it always seems to come that way.
Yeah.
We should sit next again.
Right.
We'll sit next there.
Yeah. Two, right, with dots in the sky. Ridiculous sight. No, they're literally in the clouds.
Oh,
Two.
no, couldn't see them.
Oh, that would be a disaster if they come that late. Another 4, 5 went down the street.
Not so high.
Not so high. See, if Kyla's wrong, then that's the first batch we've actually seen. Yeah.
Right, so let's chuck yours. Oh, you get. Oh, you get. Now what is?
Well,
Fair out of triplet. Butcher's paid to that long white hen. Sitting the eggs. Where'd that come from?
it's just paired over here. But
It's amazing to get in.
oh, actually, anything that goes past us isn't in our race. Because we're the back loft.
Alright.
Oh well, that's cheered us up because I was thinking, well, that's a bit too close to them batches.
Right. That did amazing to double back in.
It did, I. Almost certain it was going to do another lap. Yeah, that back over.
Right, isn't it? Come on. Come on then. Show me again.
See, on a southeast wind, they're over there, but they shouldn't really be going past unless they've caught up with the Norfolk time birds. There's nothing really to take them that way. But it definitely came back over, about 5 houses down. Shame. Kind of discredits the first one in a way, but you think, well, who was in front of them too? Come on. Come on.
Come on. Come on. What are we doing?
Hey, that one definitely straight up the west. Oh, here's one.
What are we doing? Canny rings.
Aye, they're just offline, aren't they? There's 25% of our team back though. See, that's the thing, the race points that way. We're looking that way. Dan Pearson will be a good guide for the day because it's 3 going over. Obviously it is wind, isn't it? But do you know what time we were in, like? was bang on, I think we started the video when we did really, because them first birds were right,
Aye.
even though we only seen two.
It just shows you that all the ground racing by.
Also, have got no excuse to go racing by the day other than yet. If they're offline, that they're just offline. They must have something. Maybe he's at the park or something what they recognise and turn back.
Yeah, that's right out the west.
Aye, there's it.
It's two.
Come on.
Come on. In you get. Come on, in you get. In you get.
There's what I've been saying. This was a national race. We'd have absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance.
Yeah, right. That's right out the west now.
Come on.
Take up that one, there's the one there, Richie.
Right.
Come on, in you get.
Tim, come on. Oh, you should have dropped there, man. Come on, girl. Come on. Through you get. What are you doing? What are you being at? Come on. You're tired, you, aren't you? That's it, in you get. The first bird looked tired. That's the one we call the girlfriend, the one paid me dad. So the first, the only one that's not tired. Come on, in you get. Come on, get through. Be 5 or 6 to come, I think.
Yeah, Richie.
How's the video been going for? Oh, I've done well. The other one. 5 to come. Right guys, 5 to come. Keep it down to the 1:30. You never know, you might see them all.
Any good? 7.5 past. What's the best one? Just on its own, 7.5. I wouldn't have thought so if it's beat use. They heard out from Wembley's. See here out as a bus. I know. Right. Okay, mate. Cheers.
What time is car in like?
8 past.
And we get about 1 mile off him.
And using at 7:50.
Well, it's funny because Dan Pearson's in at 8 past as well. We would have thought Dan would have murdered with a day.
They would have murdered us.
So, I know. And Grantham's inland, so I'm sure we'll get over 5 Dan with day. It may as well have a bit of motivation, doesn't it? Unfortunately, we didn't get any more information than that, but Bolden, who we get a mile off, and they're inland, so you would have fancied them today to beat we beat them in the clock. And we'll beat the guy in Gateshead in the clock as well, and he's right over there. So it might be an alright one. But you never know, dear. You never know. I always say it's hard to get one by itself. But I'll update you on the result. I'm pretty sure we'll get them all back, surely. There's absolutely no excuse for them not to make it back. And obviously, like I say, basket this Thursday for the final Old Bird race, which is Eastbourne. One last chance. Can the wind be straight south or straight north? Surely it's not too much to ask. In a long season. And then after that, straight in with the young birds. Okay lads, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Cheers.